Introducing Mr. Frederick Murrell III, also known as Fred3, the Power Jock. We are here at the, where we at?
We're at the Zodiac Clubhouse, located 1825 Vine, and actually we're the oldest resident down here, actually.
Wow.
So, yeah.
How long have you been down here?
Oh, God, we've been down here now since 1973. As a matter of fact, August 23rd, 1973 is when we started, but we got the clubhouse right afterwards, which would be 1974. So,
Gotcha.
Been here a long time.
Yes,
so you
shout out.
mathematicians put that together.
Shout out to the Zodiac Club with Frederick Murrell III, aka Fred3, the Power Jock. We want to find out the name Fred3, the Power. How did that come about? When did it come about?
All right. It came about my freshman year at Central High School on 32nd in Indiana. Photography teacher named Mr. Hayes would read the roll backwards like Murrell, Fred3. And so the name kept on. So technically when he'd get to my name, he'd say Fred3. Kids thought it was a joke, but we kind of liked it and it stuck. So I would say from 1967 to this day, it's been Fred3. Or just 3 in general.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
1967. You've been at it for a while.
Wow, man. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
nice. That's nice. Entertainment with the iconic, the man who's been here for a very long time, Power Jock Fred3. I know you've been around for a while. I know you have plenty of stories to tell, but could you share at least 2 of them?
Well, I guess the beginning would be my first show, which was in 1977. Actually, the same date that we lost Elvis Presley, King of Rock, and that was down at Nicholson's Lounge. So I had my big show down there.
What was
Nicholson's on 18th and Prospect. 18th and Prospect. They had a big ballroom upstairs. He also had a club or so, bar downstairs and a restaurant. And so that was probably one of the other places to actually rent to have parties in, other than the party house and town hall ballroom and places like that. So it was pretty popular and stuff there. So I thought that would be a great place to do my debut, and met a whole lot of people that definitely helped me go my way and get started, including Freddie Bell from KPRS, as well as Chris King and Dale Rice. It's kind of funny seeing all 3 of them there at my party. To check me out though. But they kind of had a taste of what I was about from my college days when I started our first radio crew down to Warrensburg, which was the station KCMW FM, Central Missouri State University.
What year
Warrensburg.
What year was that?
That would be the year of 1976. Actually, I'll take it back, 76 in Warrensburg.
So if I remember correctly, you actually started black music on that particular station?
Yes, and that came about by my being voted in as the president of the Association of Black Collegiates. And as we were trying to find out what we could do to make things better for the Black Collegiate down there, one of the things they wanted to find out why there wasn't any black programming of music. And so after checking that out and finding out that we didn't even have any majors or anyone into that, I started recruiting for the school as well as for myself to get this station started. And found myself taking classes as well. And from there, I put together 5 or 6 toughest jocks and there in the area and out of Kansas and St. Louis. And with 100,000 watts of pure power, well, we couldn't do any worse. As a matter of fact, KPRS thought it was a new black station kicking in at a specific time. And that's when a lot of questions, and they started moving around like, what's this new black station, KCMW FM, out of Warrensburg, Missouri, and wasn't nothing but a public station, a college station.
Wow.
We had it so commercially done that
Good.
it was real good, to the point they told us we had to ease up on that.
Oh.
We came too professional.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then the other thing I used to do that brought a lot of importance again with KPRS is where I got my second tag, which was the Power Jock. I was performing at the Boys and Girls Club on, I believe that was 43rd. I said 39th at one time, 43rd in Cleveland, and they would have these marathons. And this is how I kind of met some of the guys from the Zodiac Motorcycle Club as well, because they also was instrumental in gathering and getting donations for the organization. And so the joke was that a lot of these DJs were coming in with these huge speakers and all this equipment and stuff, and I was coming in with these little small speakers that would just blow you away. I mean, you know, if you got pants on, they'd probably blow them off.
Wow.
Bass speakers. So Dale Rice was the person that coined me as the Power Jock. So when they started introducing everyone that was helping out and donating, and it was kind of, I loved it, you know. But we have down here also is Power Jock Fred3, you know, and boy, it just stuck. So I loved it. So that was a great time in my life as far as getting started and getting the name out there and doing some things that I didn't realize I was actually doing, which was playing music, dancing, being something of a cheerleader, getting people started, line dancing, two-stepping. I was out there starting getting them doing that. I couldn't just maintain myself in the area I was at on stage, and then now incorporating singing into that too, which started as from karaoke per se though, but it's all part of my persona, so I'm loving it, still loving it. So
Beautiful.
Those are great times, great times.
Nice. Here in Kansas City, we want to find out, what is the future of the Power Jock Fred3?
Well, right now, I don't want to call myself OG, although they call me an OG.
Okay.
I like to keep preserving some of the old music that you don't always hear. The flip side of albums, album cuts and stuff. I mean, now, we're listening to radio stations that are playing classics. You know, we hear the classics all day long, but when we start getting into the deep R&B, the flip sides, the part one that they're playing, but what about part two that actually was the end of that song, made that song what it was? We need to get into that. Now, instrumentals, a lot of lost music, as I call it, that we need to play. And so pretty much my future is going to be, other than marketing myself even more so with the old school music, but I like to start a podcast where we can talk about old school music, the history behind it, because I'm a history buff, love it. And I like people to know how some of these things came about, and that Kansas City itself was a nucleus for a lot of groups that came out of here, such as Bloodstone, who came from Central High School, and a lot of people didn't realize that Central High School was like the Apollo here. If people and groups wanted to sing, they had to make it on the stage of Central High School.
Wow.
You know, if they couldn't make it there, they wasn't going nowhere. I mean, seriously.
Wow.
And there was a restroom there on the second floor of Central High School. I mean, it was famous and notorious.
Oh boy.
It was the men's or the boys' bathroom on the second floor, which would be the main floor, but it was near the annex. And those that went to Central High School or so, they know where that annex is. Well, this restaurant was right there. Now, you get to thinking, why are so many people going to this restaurant? And they was going in between every class, where these guys and girls would be singing.
Wow.
I mean, harmonizing, and the harmony in there was just, oh God.
Yes.
The way it was set up,
Right.
the harmony was great. But you only had 5 minutes, really 4 minutes to do what you was gonna do.
Right.
You know? So you had folks fighting about who's gonna sing. So the first one to start blowing a note, and folks start egging them on, and they had that 4 minutes to display what they were gonna do. Wow. Other than that, you had to wait till the next class period to get that done. So
what year was that at Central?
man, I tell you, I started at Central in 1967 and graduated in 1971.
Gotcha.
And from that time on, it was we had some great singers that come out there. One of the groups that came out there was a group called The Committee, and led by a guy named Rico Johnson. Now, Rico, the funny thing about that, Rico had a speech impediment in the sense he stuttered. But when he sung, the dude had, talking about a beautiful tenor, kid had a beautiful tenor. He performs, as we speak now, down in Branson.
Wow.
At I guess this little, they all have these little clubs or areas, and it's called Soul Hits or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I have yet to go down there because I want to check him out, because one of the things that I also did it's a collective music that these guys and girls would perform.
Really?
And they actually forgot about that. And I bet to this day he don't know where that song is, or are you kidding me? You got that? Yeah, I got it. Reserve, recall, I still got that.
Wow.
One guy named Murph. I remember I was at the Juke House, and the band he played with was a Bad News Band. He played guitar. The guy could play this guitar.
Wow.
And I hadn't have been down there playing the song because I love playing old school stuff, especially our local artists.
Right.
And he heard that song, and the man actually just dropped his drink. He walked toward the stage like he was in a trance.
Wow.
And he started tearing up.
Wow.
And he asked me, said, "Where'd you get that?" I said, "I bought it, record store, and one of my favorite songs, and these are songs that I always add and place into my format where I play." I said, "Because it's a great two-stepper, and I love the two-step." He said, "Man, I ain't heard that in so long, and God, I lost my copy." And like, don't worry about that. I got you.
Right.
I'll record this for you,
Right.
or anything else that you might have recorded. I may have it,
Right.
and you got it.
Wow.
And that's one of the things I love is sharing my music
Beautiful.
with those that love music.
Beautiful.
And I don't have no secrets or some formula I'm trying to hold like a math physical scientist. I've got it, and you're perfectly welcome to have that.
Beautiful.
So my future podcast, reserve old school music, and to go out and do what I've been doing for a long time, and that's entertain and put smiles on folks' faces and get my two-step on. Because it's a romantic dance that I love, and Kansas City has its own style. And I've learned that places I've performed in, Tulsa has their own two-step, and Chicago has theirs. St. Louis even had theirs.
Right.
Kansas City and St. Louis, they had these battles, and people don't know that.
Right.
A friend of mine, DJ Roach,
Yep.
he has a bus, and they rent a bus, and
Right.
they go to these places and challenge these people, though.
Right.
But two-stepping, we must reserve that. That is something that is part of everybody as a family.
That's true.
As a Kansas City in here,
That
we
is
need
true.
to keep preserving our two-step stuff. But anyway, that's
is.
what I plan to do for the future.
It's a rites of passage here, that's for
You
sure.
got it. That's
Yeah.
it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Our Jock, Fred3. We want to hit on something, man. You were like one of the first DJs to really get into karaoke. How did that start, and when did that start?
Okay, actually, that started in the year of 1988. I was in Anderson, Indiana, with my then fiance, and ventured off to Indianapolis, and happened to come across a strange Radio Shack that was different from the electronic stores that we know of. This particular Radio Shack, they had dealt with musicians and DJ equipment. So naturally, that caught my ear and got my attention big time. So anyway, right in the corner of that same store, they had this karaoke set up. And they mentioned karaoke. I couldn't even pronounce the name. I'm like everybody else, karaoke. How you pronounce this? Karaoke.
Right.
Okay, where'd it come from? From Japan. Oh, okay. So anyway, I found out that with this background music, which was great for me because I love singing, always loved singing. So with this background music, the words coming across, the whole 9 yards, you couldn't do any better. Do your thing. You were the lead singer of the Temptations. You were the lead singer of Switch or whatever group was out there. The music was there, and the music was nice to the point that you start learning about music that different companies were producing for this.
Right.
And you start picking out the best songs that you could actually go somewhere and do a show.
Right.
You didn't even have to have a band.
Right.
Had your engineer there, or do it yourself, have a free program, do your thing.
Wow.
So karaoke just became a part of my DJ persona, not just offering the karaoke to those that love to sing, but also showcasing my skills and ability as a singer as part of the DJ stuff. And so it was great. I love it.
Our Jock, Fred3. With that, we want to find out, how can people get in contact with you?
Well, you can contact me on Facebook under Frederick D. Murrell III or Fred3. You can also also contact me by phone at 816-590-5445. And soon to be put back and listed will be karaokekeepsakes.com, which you'll be able to contact me as well as see some of the things that I do, as well as promoting some of the jocks around, including this young man that's taking care of all this information. So, yes, sir. So that'll be up and running in another couple of weeks and what have you. And this little girl of mine,
Beautiful.
I wanna say that she's so fine, and each and every day I make sure she has a way. Anyway, that's what I like doing. I love singing, I love karaoke,
You good
and
at it?
I love me some Smokey, so
Beautiful.
we do it.
Well, thanks again, DJs and Entertainment, preserving the history of DJs and talent around the Midwest and beyond. Thanks
Thank
again.
you. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.